Hey y'all, and welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I am Bethany Shanae, and my channel is here to document my journey to lose over 100 pounds through diet and exercise. I post at least 3 times a week, including weekly update videos, Monday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, and 2 shorts throughout the week showing what I eat in a day and a day of exercise. I will also be uploading recipe videos and much more content in the coming weeks. So if you'd like to come along with me on this journey, you can hit the subscribe button below. I'd love to have you. And for those of you who are returning or are already subscribed, thank you so much for coming back to see this week's update video. If you enjoy this video, please make sure you like and share. It will help my channel out a lot. Quick disclaimer, I am not a nutritionist or a medical professional in any way. This is not medical advice. I am only sharing what I experience on my journey to get healthy and any tips or tricks I find along the way. So let's jump right into it. This is our week 2 update for the 31-day carnivore challenge for the month of January. I have put timestamps in the description box below if you'd like to jump to a particular topic in this video. To start off, I want to briefly talk about my skin. My skin has continued to improve this week. I no longer have to use my oil-free face wash twice a day to keep from shining like a disco ball, and any texture or bumps I had before carnivore are almost completely gone. I couldn't be happier with how carnivore is healing my skin. Like I said in last week's video, I always expect a fat-heavy diet to make my skin oilier, but it's only made my skin more balanced and healed than before. So let's move into hunger, cravings, and fasting. This week was split. The first half of the week, I was a lot hungrier than the last half. I am still craving peanut butter, but I'm no longer craving sweets like I was before. And when I'm offered something at work, it's easier to resist and stick to my diet. Also, in the first half of the week, I couldn't seem to fast. I believe all of this has to do with dairy and sweeteners. In the first half of the week, I was having heavy cream and sweetener in my coffee. I found that not only did this spike my calories, but I also noticed I didn't feel the caffeine much, and I was always hungry within an hour or 2. On Wednesday, I decided to try black coffee again, and it made a world of difference. I found I could fast until my lunch break at 1 p.m. I felt the benefits of the caffeine more, and my calories, of course, were much lower throughout the day. I still got the benefit of the coffee curbing my sweet cravings without the sweetener and the heavy cream. So a cup of black coffee has become a part of my morning routine for sure. Moving into workouts and water goals, although I've incorporated black coffee into my routine, I'm happy to report I've still been able to hit my water goal every day. Every day this past week, I drank at least 1 gallon of water with ease. I also closed my rings on my Apple Watch 6 days out of the week, even though I only hit my step goals 4. Sunday, I was up until 1 a.m. editing the week 1 video. Tuesday, I took myself on my weekly movie date. And Friday, I was exhausted and asleep by 8:30 p.m. Those are the 3 days I missed my step goal. I did, however, go to the gym twice this week. Monday, it was raining in Houston, so I went to the gym on my lunch break and just walked to hit my step goal since I knew I wasn't going to walk in the evening in the rain. And Thursday morning, I went to the gym and did cardio and a little bit of leg workouts. You can see that day's workouts on my short posted last week. Now it's time to talk about the weigh-in. As you saw in the opening clip, I am still 267.2 pounds. Although I started and ended this week at the same weight, to say I didn't gain or lose any weight is actually incorrect. From Saturday to Wednesday morning, I actually gained 2.2 pounds. Yeah. Which means from Wednesday to Saturday, I also lost 2.2 pounds. So it went wrong. I believe it came down to not planning my meals as I'd intended to and heavily underestimating the caloric and carb values in foods when eating. On Monday, I accidentally ate 3,000 calories and 30 net carbs. Now, the expected question to follow that statement is, how do you accidentally eat 3,000 calories and 30 net carbs? Well, it came down to what I thought were light turkey and cheese roll-ups and not realizing I wasn't using my usual low-cal, low-carb lunch meat. I made 5 roll-ups with 1 slice each of turkey and ham lunch meat and split 2 slices of cheese between them. What originally tracked as 240 calories and 4 net carbs turned out to be almost 700 calories and 20 net carbs. The final straw? Heavy whipping cream. Without paying attention, I'd used 4 tablespoons throughout the day, adding up to a whopping 200 calories. That coupled with I only hit my step goal on Monday. I knew Wednesday morning I'd better weigh myself and see what the damage is. Needless to say, my heart sank when the scale went up, but I was able to assess why in the moment. That morning, I made up my mind. I need to 1, remove heavy cream from my day. 2, I knew I needed to work harder at incorporating fasting. I decided that day I was going to try and not eat until my lunch break at 1 p.m. And 3, I knew I needed to review my calorie and macro goals. I realized most of the carnivore people I watch and learn from have already lost weight. They are eating maintenance, and I am not. I've learned that although many people seem to be able to eat a pound of meat in a meal and lose weight, I'm just not one of those people. I think my body needs to sit closer to 6 to 8 ounces of meat per meal, both for caloric and macro reasons. Speaking of meat, that brings us to our next topic, what I ate. This week I ate a lot more beef and bacon. I only had a little bit of chicken this week and of course lots of eggs. I had coffee every day, which definitely contributed to staying on plan, and of course my water and electrolytes. I didn't eat out once this week. I cooked or prepared everything I ate. For week 3, I'd like to continue preparing most, if not all, of my own meals. I'm going to meal plan my entire week in my Carb Manager app based on what I have on hand. I'm also aiming for 1,600 calories, 100 grams of fat or less, and a protein goal of 130 to 170. I know the rule of thumb is 1 gram of protein per pound of ideal body weight, but I'm not entirely sure what I want to weigh. I know I'd like to be between 130 and 170 pounds. It'll all come down to my dimensions after I've done body recomp. I'm only 5'3", but my natural shape is an hourglass, and I have a larger chest and thighs even when I'm smaller. So I want to take all that into account. I will also be adding at least 1 more day at the gym to my schedule for a total of 3 minimum gym days this week. Finally, my overall experience and final thoughts. Week 2 felt easier, but also a bit disappointing. Calorie counting was something I'd hoped this diet would break me away from, but that's just not my reality. I am someone who will need to be diligent about my calories and macros on this diet, but honestly, if I'm gonna have to count calories and macros to lose weight, I'd much rather do it while eating burger patties and bacon and eggs and cheese and butter than anything else. I'm grateful I'm learning how to get healthy while eating the foods I love. And let's be real, this isn't a linear, one-lane journey. There's going to be twists and turns and changes in route, and that's okay. I'm ready for it. I'm going to continue to be flexible in my approach and take in all the data that I can with regard to what works for me and what doesn't. And I promise I will always be transparent and honest about my experience. Well, that wraps up our week 2 update for this 31-day carnivore challenge. I want to thank you for coming along this journey with me, and if you like this video, please make sure to hit the thumbs up and leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts or suggestions. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and follow along my journey to see what I do to realistically lose over 100 pounds. Again, I am Bethany Shanae. I hope you all have an amazing week and succeed at whatever journey you choose to embark on this week. I'll see y'all next Monday for our 3-week update. Bye!